Hello, everyone. So today we're continuing our discussion on how we can ensure if we're sending any assignment home, whether that's a homework assignment or maybe just an assignment from class that the student needs to finish up. We're going to talk about if we're sending any sort of work home for the student to complete independently, that it is equitable and purposeful. So the first section here, the first different scenario would be that the student can't complete the task independently. So that would be the red section here. If the student is in red, it means they are lacking the basic skills, the necessary skills required to complete the assignment. And if that's the case, if we know our students can't complete the task, we cannot send it home for them to complete independently for homework. That is not okay. That is not equitable. We have to make sure that we're giving all students the support that they need. Otherwise, the assignment is useless, because if the student can't complete the assignment, if they're lacking the skills, how are they going to meet the goal? Remember, all of our assignments go back to that goal. And in this one here, our goal there was to create that real world experience, right? Well, if we know the student can't complete the task, we know that our goal is not going to be met. And essentially, our homework assignment would lose its meaning. And also consider the situation here. So imagine that your boss, okay, so your boss comes to you and says to you, hey, I know you can't do this task, but I want you to do it anyway and bring it back tomorrow. Have fun. That probably wouldn't feel very good, right? We would probably feel really frustrated. Well, students are in that same situation. They feel frustrated too. They know they have this task that they don't know how to do, so they either have to skip it and suffer a poor grade, or they just have to randomly put numbers on a page and make it look like it's finished so they can get 10 points. We know none of those two different scenarios are a good solution. We know that we have to change up the assignment so that the assignment stays useful and purposeful so that it will meet our goal. So what does that mean? The students can't complete the task independently. Does that mean they just don't have any homework assignment? Well, maybe that might be the case. Or maybe you remember a priority target from a couple of months ago that your students were really successful with. And you thought of a really good connection, how it really connects to this target here. Maybe you want to do that review assignment then. Maybe you want to, maybe then your goal might change slightly. So now your goal is just to help students connect the new target to a previous target that they were successful with, in hopes that we can use the students' strengths to then teach their weaknesses and get out of this red section here. So if a student is in red, we know the assignment is not appropriate to send home for homework. Instead, we need to consider using Tier 1 UDL supports in class. And what does that mean? And that means that maybe we need to bring our students together, small group, differentiated instruction, so we can work on those skills that are missing and so that we can prepare our students to complete the task. Or maybe that means that we just need to go back and look at the whole UDL frameworks. Is there something that we can change? Is there representation we can add? Is there another engagement piece we can add in, or another way we can have our students show what they know? We would just go back to those UDL frameworks and decide, are there changes that I can make so that this assignment will be successful for all students in the class? But really important here, you guys, really, really important. If you are offering Tier 1 UDL supports in class, so you know you're giving that support because you know the students are lacking the necessary skills, you have to make sure that you're closely monitoring that they're the right supports, right? Otherwise, it's useless. Yeah, hey, thanks for the help, although it's not helpful at all. We don't want to do that. That again is going to cause frustration. That's going to make our students not want to complete the task, and it's going to make it so ultimately the goal of the assignment, would not be met. So we have to make sure that we are giving our students the right support.